Did you hear the one today about Al-Qaeda endorsing John McCain for president? Sounds like line 3 of a joke that starts with a parrot and an RPG, doesn't it? There was a post on a militant website today that said how a McCain presidency would be good for Al-Qaeda, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it's not an official Al-Qaeda endorsement. It's some guy who posts commentaries on a militant website, and he's making what's being called a consensus argument from the militant websites, which is that to the extent these guys care about American politicians, they would prefer one who will cooperate with the Bleed America to Bankruptcy plan that bin Laden announced in 2004, which unfortunately has been progressing pretty well under George W. Bush. That's all beside the point, though. The point here is that the Al-Qaeda endorses McCain story, the Obama campaign and even most of the press did not today show a ton of enthusiasm for trying to hit McCain with this. Sure, it's a shocking headline, but I mean, what are these guys supposed to do? Reject the endorsement? Thanks, but no thanks to the Al-Qaeda endorsement. Incredibly, that is actually what the McCain campaign decided to do today. Rather than letting this sleeping dog lie, the McCain campaign today announced a conference call with reporters to discuss the fact that militant websites were posting commentaries saying that John McCain would be a better bet for Al-Qaeda than Barack Obama would. If you are a campaign operative and you're scanning the agenda for your conference call with reporters, and somewhere on that agenda you see the phrase, "explain terrorist preferences for our candidate," cancel that conference call. What are you thinking? But sure enough, the ever-loving McCain campaign decided to go for it today to try to make hay in this sunshine. Their foreign policy guy, Randy Schooneman, he got on the call and read a list of positive quotes about Obama from people like Hamas and Iranians and stuff. And then former CIA Director Jim Woolsey got on the line. He's a guy perhaps best remembered, most famous for blaming Saddam for 9/11 2 days after 9/11. He got on the line and explained that as a former CIA director, we should interpret what this endorsement means as such. Quote, he said, "I think one has to consider the motives. This individual knows that the endorsement of people like him is a kiss of death. He's clearly trying to damage John McCain, not speaking from his heart." So you got that? The official on-purpose McCain campaign line on the Al-Qaeda pseudo-endorsement of McCain is that it is reverse psychology. They know that Americans hate the Al-Qaeda, so the Al-Qaeda is pledging their support for John McCain to try to hurt John McCain. In other words, Al-Qaeda is playing the opposite game. They're being sarcastic. They know we hate them. They know we'll do the opposite of what they want us to do. So they're telling us to do what they don't really want us to do. On a related note, have you seen the new Al-Qaeda poster series showing Osama bin Laden hugging a swimsuit model? That's how they're planning on getting us to force all American women into burqas. Bin Laden loves bikinis, so cover up, ladies. We shouldn't even have to be talking about this, but now that they have gone there, it has to be said. Why is it that when Al-Qaeda sort of endorses John McCain, we shouldn't take that at face value? We should see that as reverse psychology. But if Hamas or anybody else unsavory endorses Obama, well, those people, they say what they mean. The McCain website still today has a hit piece up about Hamas loving Obama. Maybe Hamas is playing the opposite game too? This is among the stupidest things I have ever seen the John McCain campaign do. Instead of ignoring this nonsense, which is what they should have done, they are trying to make it into a hit against Barack Obama by saying anything damaging to Obama should be taken at face value, but anything damaging to McCain should be seen as its opposite. Good luck with that, you guys. Now I'm going to get back to reading my big book of bin Laden's heartwarming love songs to the infidel.